I gotta hand it to you, kid. I've never seen Tanya stick her neck out for anybody. She's on an assignment back home, but she did ask me to convey any regards that she could muster. Oh, and at any rate, you must have really impressed those Germans, too. In appreciation, their chancellor has put us in touch with their leading citizen. Dr. Einstein, you still there?
Yeah. I am here. One moment. Well, Commander, you know, of course, that war, it is not my vocation. I am only a scientist. But Soviet Premier Romanov and his generals, they will stop at nothing to rule the minds and the bodies of everyone on the planet. And they do have the psychic technology to do this. But I, too, I know a few tricks. These are plans for a Prism Tower. Your president, he has expressed great interest in its application.
Thanks, Doc. Commander, the Reds have established a forward base near D.C. with the ability to deploy Tesla Coils. Now, they're pretty well entrenched, but I think if we can take the capital back, we can turn the tide. I'm tired of hanging out in Canada. Get me my office back.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Reinforcements have arrived. Battle control online. Incoming transmission.
Yeah, Commander, I have something very interesting to show you. Please, bitte, I want you to take a look. You see, when Prism Tower X, it is placed close to Prism Tower Y, the energy produced by the central tower will be increased by a factor of X over Y times 2. Beautiful, yeah?
Our base is under attack.
As the good doctor points out, Prism Towers buff each other, whereas the Soviets can use Tesla troopers to reinforce Tesla Coils. Prism Towers themselves are
New objective received.
self-reinforcing in that regard.
Ready to roll.
Let's have our MC beam over here and we'll get to deploying. The troops will automatically be moving into good defensive positions, so let's encourage that thought
Structure garrison.
and deploy our MCB. We already have plenty of power.
Our base is
That's
under
actually exactly enough, apparently, to get into there.
Structure
We'll see if this
garrison.
engineer standing nearby, all of these engineers, start repairing up the Pentagon.
Repairing.
We start with an overwhelming number of prison towers, which is great. So let's consider how we'll go about things, eh? We'll repair the various segments of the Pentagon. I'm actually going to have this engineer stay here, though, because these civilian buildings are quite useful and I'd like to keep them. As you can see, the various Soviet vehicles will deal considerable damage to the structure over time.
Construction.
Let's repair that up now. And then we'll place our ore refinery. We'll get started on the barracks right away. We do start with these amphibious transports, but unfortunately no capability to build a naval shipyard in this mission. It's been disabled. Okay, the barracks can now go down
Construction
now.
options.
We should consider the weapons factory. We'll get an Air Force Command first. I'll just get the ore miner here to just harvest a few of these resources out of the way so we can place the Air Force Command in this area. Excuse me. We can build a few extra GIs as well to continue to reinforce the Pentagon. We'll build like 5 or so. And you didn't actually pick up the pieces I asked you to pick up.
Unit ready.
Good job, ore miner. I guess we'll micro you manually. Yep, keep going.
Unit ready.
Unit reporting.
Yep, keep going. you.
construction options.
Now let's get started on the weapons factory. War factory. Did you see the preview of the new CNC remastered that got revealed yesterday? Looked good to me.
Squared away, sir.
I'll have to finish off my own project soon. Feel free to check out my website to see what I'm talking about. But for now, we'll continue to develop our base. We'll get some Patriot missiles and 2 Harriers for now. Yeah, the Pentagon's looking fairly well defended for now. Let's continue to develop our base. We'll need some more extra ore miners because there's a lot of ore here. We want to gather it all and develop a strong economy to support our assault of the enemy bases.
Construction complete.
There are multiple enemy bases on this map.
Construction options.
We'll need to get all of them. We'll also get 2 Air Force commands for additional Harrier production. That should be a good spot for those Patriot missiles. Excellent. Let's get those chrono miners under construction. I think 4 miners should be sufficient.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Next we'll do a service depot. The enemy will be deploying terror drones against us on this mission. We'll need to be prepared for that.
Destination.
And we're going to have these guys in control
Insufficient
6.
funds.
And this in control 3, I guess. Actually, it's really unnecessary. I have a 5 and a 6. How's that?
Pilot reporting.
That works for me.
Vehicle ready.
We've run out of money. That's to be expected.
Construction complete.
There we are. Let's get the
Unit
service depot
ready.
down now.
New
Excellent.
construction options.
Unit
We'll get
reporting.
this ore miner to pick up these gems if possible. We need that extra money now.
Our base is under attack.
So the reason for the 2 Harriers at this time is because the AI will be sending V3 rockets, which will outrange our prison towers and destroy them in 2 to 3 shots. So we need access 2 Harriers to shoot them down. Of course, the enemy has built flak tracks to counter this, and then just as I say it, there's that V3 rocket.
Changing vector. Changing vector. Destination. Destination.
So let's destroy that. And this one here, with this Harrier. And there we go. 1 Patriot missile system is enough to defend against 2, but they start stacking up if you don't get them down quickly, so... Off to a good start nonetheless.
Repairing.
So far, the base is well defended. So yes, there's an orange base and a red base. But we'll be using different tactics against each of the 2 bases. We will need money for now,
Unit
so
ready.
really we're just going to focus on economy and defense, for the initial moment at least. I can at least show you the first enemy base. It's just on the other side of this bridge. It is surrounded by a fairly decent amount of anti-air, so we'll try to make sure we don't lose these Harriers while we scout.
Pilot reporting.
Yeah, like so.
Our base is under attack.
Thrusters.
There we are. We're already getting a decent amount of money from these ore miners, all harvesting away. Feels good.
Pilot reporting.
I think it's going to be a case where I'm just going to have to suicide a bit because that is the Soviet construction yard, and then we can hit things like the Soviet war factory there. I think we'll go for the full complement of 6 Harriers.
Clear.
Our base is under attack. Repairing.
This is apparently out of range. I'm going to move these out of the way.
Speed to full.
We could use them to scout as well, or possibly transport some infantry in the future, because we'll be using an infantry-based attack
Unit ready.
against the second base. Actually, it'll be an IFV actually, but we'll be using an IFV. That's much I'll tell you. But I won't build it until I need it.
Navigation system ready. Go.
I suppose I could put an IFV inside one of these amphibious transports.
Unit ready.
That's the nice thing about the amphibious transports in this game, is they're actually just practical APCs.
Pilot reporting.
They have a high capacity. But you still need a naval shipyard to build them, so... Well, that one's apparently survived. The rocket missed. It's a pretty low chance for that to happen, but nonetheless it happened in this instance.
Unit ready.
Let's send out one of the Harriers to destroy it now. There we go. I don't know where it was going, but we got rid of it. We can build the Allied Battle Lab, but the only thing it will give us on this mission is access to spies.
Unit ready.
And there's just so many dogs in this mission, I don't think spies will really do anything for us. As much as I do love using espionage, I just don't think it's going to be practical on this mission.
Our base is under attack.
You can see the Prism Towers are very effective when high numbers. They're going for my Harriers.
Unit ready.
Stop that! There we go. So we're going to lose some Harriers here. It's to be expected. I'm actually slowly working on having an additional Air Force command. Let's do that. I don't think I actually own these. No. Oh, I do own these.
Unit ready.
Never mind, I do own them. I could just sell them. Well, that works.
Building.
Let's build another Air Force command. Oh no, a person escaped. Stop them! What's the one conscript gonna do?
Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
There we go. We have extra Air Force commands. We'll build some additional Harriers. But this should be sufficient for my initial wave. Let's wait for the flak track to die, shall we? Thank you. Oh, Harriers, suicide mission time.
Like the wind.
Let's actually group half of you and make you in different groups, shall we? Please shoot this. Wow, none of them decided to do it. So that was a bit of a suicide mission and a half. See what I mean though about the amount of anti-air that's there? They just so run it down. But hey, it's going to be the way to destroy that construction yard in the fastest possible time, so we will give it another crack. We could use a rocketeer or two to sort of like just bait the various flak tracks away. There's also some other engineers coming from up here, but this has been doing rather well, so we just keep those dudes there.
Structure garrison.
Let's use this one rocketeer to sort of just say, hey guys, why don't you come attack my base? With 3 Air Force commands, my Harriers will be building rather quickly, so that's already attracted their attention. This guy can now come up here, survive, and draw all of that anti-air out of that base. Isn't that great?
Unit ready.
To be destroyed by my base defenses. We'll have to do that again when it's actually time to attack, but that has cleared out a decent amount of flag tracks. I don't know what this guy's going, but...
Unit ready.
Say hello to my Prism Towers. Where are you going? Alright, all I know what I need to do clearly, I need to build an engineer and repair this building.
Structure abandoned. Unit ready.
These two decided to attack. Don't know what happened to the other lot.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Plans right here. Got a clear view.
We're up to 6 Harriers. Let's get some more. Also get that IFV ready for later.
Building.
Engineering. Orders.
There we are.
Structure garrison.
This is just a little bit better position to track these units that are moving here for some reason. Problem solved.
Vehicle ready.
Get our IFV over there.
Got a steady glow.
Unit ready.
9 boosters.
Let's see if we can bait these
Pushing away.
flak tracks over again,
Pushing
eh?
away. I'll take the high road. Up and over. I'll take the high road. Riding high. Got a
Unit
steady
ready.
glow. 9 boosters.
Now we move them over
I'll
here.
take the high road. I'll take the high road. Destination, Commander?
We now have a full complement of Harriers. It's a very large complement, frankly. I probably don't need all of them, so let's actually have
Destination.
4 groups instead.
Pilot reporting. Destination clear.
Like
Base is
so.
under attack.
Well, actually, we'll wait. Hold off a moment.
Engage.
Let's actually wait for these flak tracks to be destroyed. Like so.
Aircraft reporting. We're going in. Channel clear.
Squad 5 shall handle the V3 rockets.
Repairing. Repairing.
Alright, Squad 6 and 7.
Aircraft reporting.
Now's your time.
Have them on radar.
Our base is under attack.
We may lose a few, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Reporting. Destination wind. We're going.
We'll try to split them up a bit to reduce splash damage.
Unit lost.
Oh, it's so close.
Channel clear. Channel clear.
We need a few more Harriers. Only one load we lost.
Destination clear.
We'll reload and we'll go for a second attempt. I think a second bombing run will do it.
Destination. Destination.
We just need to reload and then give it another go.
Channel clear. Reporting.
Squad 6 is pretty beaten up. 7's fine. 5 just needs to reload.
Destination. Pilot reporting. Destination. Aircraft reporting.
And we're losing a lot of flak tracks are dying over there, which is excellent.
Training.
We'll repair that building. That base is pretty empty of defending units. What's this? A flak track? That's annoying. But
Unit ready.
goes to show how frail Harriers are, though, eh?
Aircraft reporting. Aircraft reporting. Channel clear. Pilot reporting.
Is that one reloaded? Yes. So is that all reloaded? It is 7. That's all reloaded too. So we can head out and we can attack again.
Aircraft report. Aircraft pilot reporting. Pilot reporting.
I'll just move Squad 5 a bit, split them up a bit. There's going to be some lost aircraft here,
Unit lost. Unit
but that is
promoted.
a destroyed construction yard.
Building.
We lose 5 Harriers in that attack,
Destination.
but that construction yard is destroyed. Just that Soviet war factory and the Soviet barracks, and then that base will be gone.
Unit ready.
Aircraft pilot reporting.
Squad's 7's down,
Pilot reporting.
6 is up to 7, so we need to just
Aircraft
replace all that aircraft.
Ore miner
We
under
probably won't need too many though. That can actually just be 6.
Unit ready.
Aircraft destination. Destination.
Once they've all fully reloaded,
Channel clear.
which it looks like they have, we'll hit this again.
Destination.
Because all these units will just get cleared for free by our base defences, so it's not a problem.
Our base is under
Let's take out the war factory. Excellent, we didn't lose any planes. So it's just that one Soviet barracks now.
Unit
We're now
ready.
getting that engineer.
Training.
This engineer will go into here.
Plans right here. Ready to roll.
Want another engineer for this
Destination,
IFV.
Commander.
Unit ready.
I have the
Pop him in there. There we are.
Unit ready.
Need a repair?
Excellent.
Unit reporting.
We now have a full complement of
Aircraft reporting.
aircraft.
Aircraft reporting. Destination.
Squad 5 and Squad 6 can handle that. And this could be Squad
Aircraft
7.
reporting. Pilot reporting. Reporting.
Using our base defences to their fullest advantage.
Our base
Losing
is
aircraft
under
like this is expensive, but
Unit lost.
this whole base will now sell because we've destroyed all our production structures. So while we do lose some aircraft from every time we go in there, that base has now removed itself. There'll be a fairly large wave of troops. We'll deploy another engineer to repair up the Pentagon as well, but yeah.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Need a repair?
Let's repair that.
Blueprint.
When I was a kid, I really only bothered with aircraft when I was playing Korean because they get the unique Black Eagle fighter.
Unit
But
ready.
regular Harriers are just perfectly
Our
fine.
base is under
There's no
attack.
problem with those.
Destination.
Alright, well we have a full complement of Air Force.
Yes, sir.
So now we'll start working on the next phase of the attack. Once this has all been cleared, which will be cleared pretty soon, we might lose this Patriot missile system.
Construction
That's a
complete.
sacrifice I'm willing to make. Suppose I can destroy these.
Our base
It's
is under
overkill, but hey. We did lose the Patriot missile system, to be expected.
repairing. Repairing. Construction complete.
Sneaky pillbox behind you. That base has now been destroyed.
Yes, sir. Good to go.
Another attack is coming from the main Soviet base.
Good to go.
So our mission will be first to
Good to go.
destroy the Soviet construction yard.
Good to go. Good to go.
Now we're going to do some covert ops style attacking here,
Good to go. Good to go.
because while we do things
High
properly,
speed, low drag.
we're going to need another engineer though. So first off we'll retrain that
Our
replacement
base
engineer,
is under attack.
Unit reporting.
because I want to
Good
repair this Lincoln Memorial that's
go. On
over
our
here.
way, sir.
Unit ready.
I think that's what it's called. Jefferson Memorial. Sorry, wrong American hero. There we are, let's repair that.
Blueprints.
Excellent.
Good to go.
This gives us access to money.
Outstanding.
Why not? Now we might run the IFV back home,
Need a
and so this
repair?
engineer can hop inside instead. We
Building.
might as well have 2 more IFVs just so it's not a
Standing
single
by.
unit we're sending in. But I'm pretty sure we're pretty good at this point. We'll do some scouting with our Air Force.
Unit ready.
I've got the knowledge.
There we
Yes,
are.
sir.
Pop you in
Unit
there.
reporting.
You can be Squad 1.
Unit ready.
As our Air Force conducts a survey of the area.
Report. Aircraft reporting. Aircraft report. Channel clear. Like the wind. Aircraft reporting. Pilot reporting.
Got some engineers being sneaky, it seems.
Thruster channel will go.
I'm going to destroy this building, because this building has a lot of troops inside of it. There's a Smithsonian castle there. Excellent. So this will be the route we're taking up on this right-hand side. Just want to make sure that the area is nice and clear, and it is.
Will go. Changing vector. Changing vector. Will
We're going to be using that Tesla reactor to good effect.
Yes, sir. Bound forward.
Frankly, we may not even need
Securing position.
multiple IFVs. We'll go for the single IFV attack for
Good to
now.
go. Good to go.
We'll have to wait for
Bound
these
forward.
conscripts, though, to move past. Ah, here's something we will need to bomb.
channel clear. Aircraft reporting.
Yes, get rid of this building, please. It's a garrison full of conscripts. Thank you. Dealt with that problem.
Yes, sir.
So let's continue, shall we?
Bound forward.
Excellent. Everything is going according to plan.
Training.
Unit reporting. Bound forward.
On hold.
Destination command.
So we're going to
on the way.
be deploying our IFV here to unloading,
Securing position.
and then we'll
Fire
start
zone confirmed.
attacking this wall with the IFV.
I have the tools.
The engineer will then sneak in once the wall is down
I won't be late.
and capture
Plans
this
right
Tesla
here.
reactor.
Outstanding.
That's important.
Building captured.
We'll then quickly place the
Our base is
barracks
under
and then a
attack.
prism tower here. Our prism tower will attack their prism tower. We randomly lost our construction yard in the background here, so
Training.
we're going to rebuild that engineer and recapture that.
Blueprint.
And then we'll
Training.
deploy this. This is primary.
Primary building
That was
selected.
funny.
Building. Building
Didn't expect that to happen.
repairing. New construction options. Our base
We
is
might
under
lose
attack.
this particular prism tower.
I've got the
That's
knowledge.
okay,
Bound
though.
forward. Need a repair? Moving.
We're just going to keep spamming prism towers in their face. And instead of hitting this Tesla coil, which is doing nothing, let's hit their construction yard. We might lose this one in the meantime.
Construction complete.
Let's place a second prism tower, sell this one.
Our base is
Suddenly
under
the
attack.
construction yard just dies because of
Structure
this.
Unit lost.
We've repaired our prism towers. Let's start building some dogs.
Training. New rally point established. Our base is under
And we'll now start targeting down the prism reactors the Tesla reactors instead. We see when they're charged up, they do massive damage to structures.
unit lost.
That linking is what led us to one-shot that construction yard. So now they can charge each other. Boom. Goodbye Tesla coil. Goodbye Tesla reactor.
New
Let's
rally point
actually
established.
save the White House, shall we?
Training.
Now we're going to have to creep forward with our defenses
ready.
somewhat here. Snake forward with prism towers.
Got the plans right here. Unit reporting.
Let's repair the White House there with the blue outline because of the bad sprite job. I can say that because I modded this game for like 4 years. The mod was actually terrible, but I won't say terrible, but let's just say I'm a better games designer than I was back then. I've learned
Unit reporting.
many important
On the way,
lessons.
sir.
Let's grab this money.
Securing
Construction
position.
complete.
Let's snake forward to the prison towers. Hello.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, my prism towers
Repairing.
work. Let's continue to snake
Building.
forward with power plants this time,
Building.
and prism towers. So the important note is that now we've destroyed their construction yard, we're actually aiming to destroy 2 remaining buildings and we win the level. So it's time for our Harriers to go on another scouting mission. A reconnaissance flight, as it were. We need to discover the location of their war factory and barracks as we continue to build base structures forward. I believe it's in the middle of this football field here, like this area
Construction
here.
complete.
There are a decent amount of flat cannons there, so have to be careful. But we'll continue to target down the enemy prison
Base is
towers.
under attack.
Channel will go.
So you got some decent scouting off here. Let's use one squad for now. This guy probably will start attacking. Alright, so there's a few flak cannons, and there's the weapons factory and the barracks. So all those Harriers died for the information. Not unexpected, to be honest. What about if we take out all the Tesla reactors here?
Repairing. Our base is under attack.
Can I garrison the lighthouse?
Unit ready.
Part of me finds that prospect amusing.
Unit ready.
I can't garrison the lighthouse.
On hold.
Well, at least GIs won't hurt. The Tesla Coil is now turned off because I've actually done enough damage.
Unit ready.
It's going to be a bit of a suicide mission, but we will be sending all of our Harriers in just to finish the job. While we're waiting for them to construct, let's just finish off these V3s.
Channel clear. Watch my 6.
Unit ready.
Problem solved. We still may lose the Prism Tower because V3 rockets do pack a punch. Now we got away with it this time, but they're just so slow. Okay, well yeah, Squad 6 is down. This can be the new Squad 6.
Pilot reporting.
Well, let's go for it.
Channel watch my 6.
One massive wave of Harriers.
Channel clear. Destination.
It's not the smartest attack pattern though.
Like the wind. We'll go. Aircraft ready to strike. We're going in.
There we are. Let's split up a little bit.
Pilot reporting.
No, they're still grouping.
Engage. We're going channel clear. Channel clear. Aircraft.
Let's see how we go, shall we? With one salvo,
Unit lost.
the war factory's destroyed, and the barracks is too. And now they go into full attack mode. The terror drones come forth. The only disappointing thing is that I won't actually be able to show you a video of the terror drones attacking, because I think you have to lose something to a terror drone for that video to play, and I sort of won the level a little bit too hard. Sorry about that.
Repairing.
But let's destroy the Rhino tank, shall we?
Repairing.
Deploy! Kill the dog!
Unit lost.
No, the dog's just murdering everyone. Let's just kill these with the IFV, shall we?
Repairing. Training. Unit ready.
This side's basically taken care of. As you can see, there's a massive wave of things hitting. That's a dead Prism Tower right there. A massive wave of enemy infantry. And of course, the good old war miners. Sturdy enemies. You need to use aircraft to kill these.
Unit lost.
Wow, the IFV lost. Well, fortunately, we still have one very damaged barracks here. Build like two things. I think because the IFV stopped moving.
Unit
Oh,
lost.
rip dogs.
Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Let's continue to repair and reinforce. This one Rocketeer and these two IFVs were never needed, but hey.
Channel clear.
These infantry are almost gone.
Channel
We can hurry up this guy's denies.
ready to strike. Destination.
Unit
ready
promoted.
to strike.
Good old GI managed to chase down that V3 rocket. Poor man. And now this guy's turn.
Mission accomplished.
With precision, the precision with which you destroyed the Soviet forces and liberated Washington DC is one for their record books. I thought so. Thank you all for watching. When we come back next time, more Red Alert 2.